Could the world's most celebrated health food actually be undermining your wellness journey? I am referring to avocados, the velvety green fruit that has become a global obsession. The average American now consumes nearly 9 pounds of them annually, drawn to their rich monounsaturated fats, dietary fiber, potassium, and vital nutrients. However, a critical truth remains hidden from most. There are 6 fundamental errors that can transform this nutritional gift into a genuine health liability. The paradox here is profound, as countless people incorporate avocados into their diets believing they are optimizing their health. Many are inadvertently creating exposure to problems that span from digestive upset to severe allergic crises. Modern culture has fueled an almost cult-like following for avocados, leading people to add them indiscriminately to meals without grasping the potential downsides. I have dedicated over 12 years to the study of nutritional science and food safety, and avocados are a prime example of how even the most beneficial foods can turn against us if handled improperly. Today we will expose 6 potentially hazardous mistakes, all supported by scientific literature, that might be derailing your health progress and exposing you to significant harm. Before we begin, tap that like button if you are prepared to understand how to fully harness the avocado's amazing advantages while sidestepping its hidden dangers. Leave a comment telling me how you typically eat your avocados. Now, let's explore the most prevalent avocado blunders, beginning with our first one, disregarding the latent toxin, persin. Let's begin with blunder number 1, which centers on a chemical almost no one knows about. The entire avocado plant produces a natural antifungal toxin known as persin. Although levels in the ripe fruit flesh are widely deemed safe for human consumption, the existence of this chemical hints at a more complex safety profile. Persin is an oil-based compound that serves as the avocado plant's built-in protective system. It is distributed through all plant parts, with the most potent concentrations found in the leaves, then the bark, seeds and peel. The edible flesh we enjoy has the lowest amount, yet it is not entirely free of it. This is where the concern arises. A study featured in toxicology reviews showed that when avocado fruit essence was introduced to human white blood cells under lab conditions, it induced cellular DNA damage. The investigation demonstrated the extract had genotoxic properties, suggesting it can harm the genetic code within cells. Before you grow alarmed, recognize this was an in vitro experiment done in a lab dish, not inside a living person. Our livers possess remarkable enzyme networks that effectively process substances like persin. Still, this finding presents serious questions about the consequences of high-volume, long-term intake. The potential concern is amplified when observing persin's impact on animals. In birds, it can trigger accelerated heart rate, organ damage, respiratory distress, and in critical situations it is fatal. For mammals like goats and horses, significant exposure can lead to acute mastitis and cardiac failure. While humans are far more resilient than these animals, personal sensitivity varies greatly. Individuals with weakened liver function could face an elevated risk. You should never ingest avocado leaves, bark, or substantial quantities of the seed. If you eat avocados every day, think about using a rotational cycle like 4 days on and 3 days off. Be vigilant for any unusual reactions with frequent intake, especially fatigue, gut changes, or skin issues. Moving on to blunder number 2, the unseen calorie overload, which leads to overconsumption and weight gain. The second error involves one of the least understood elements of avocado consumption. Despite their virtuous reputation, avocados are remarkably high in calories, containing around 330 calories in just one large fruit. This energy density sets the stage for accidental overconsumption, even among the most health-aware people. Scientific inquiry into avocados and weight control reveals a complex picture that is frequently misinterpreted. Numerous studies confirm that sensible avocado intake does not cause weight gain and might actually assist in weight maintenance. A significant study in the nutrition journal tracked participants eating 1 avocado daily for 7 months and confirmed they sustained a consistent body weight. But sensible is the operative word. The issue emerges when people believe that since avocados are healthy, they can consume them without limit. Data from the Adventist Health Study 2 indicated that while avocado eaters often had lower body weights, these benefits were linked to small daily servings, usually around 35 grams per day, less than 1/4 of a medium avocado. This is how the calorie overload becomes so deceptive. Many people tack avocados onto meals that are already calorically sufficient instead of using them to replace other fats. Tossing half an avocado onto your salad introduces an extra 165 calories. Spreading it on your sandwich means another 165 calories. Blending it into a smoothie can easily add 220 to 260 calories. Suddenly, you've added an additional 500 to 600 calories to your day. A correct serving size is about 1/3 of a medium avocado, or roughly 50 grams, delivering between 85 and 105 calories. Yet, people commonly eat a whole fruit at once, unknowingly taking in 260 to 330 calories in a single meal. Diligently monitor your consumption for 1 week and make a conscious effort to treat avocados as a replacement for other fats, not an extra ingredient. Next, blunder number 3, the dangerous cross-reaction known as the latex foodology. This third error unveils a concealed link that can provoke serious allergic events in millions of individuals who are completely unaware of their vulnerability. This is the latex foodology, a medically recognized phenomenon where people sensitive to latex also react to particular foods, and avocados are a primary offender. The science explaining this cross-reaction is both captivating and concerning. Studies indicate that between 35% and 55% of people allergic to natural rubber latex also exhibit hypersensitivity to specific plant-based foods, particularly certain fruits. The link is due to latex and these foods containing structurally analogous proteins, which the immune system misidentifies as the same invader. Avocados possess class 1 chitinases with heavin-like components that trigger a reaction with heavin, a primary allergen in natural rubber latex. Furthermore, avocados carry pectin-like proteins that have structural resemblances to latex allergens. When a latex allergic individual consumes an avocado, their body's defense system mistakes these proteins and mounts an identical allergic counterattack. What elevates the danger is that many individuals don't know they have a latex allergy until a medical situation involving latex gloves, or they might acquire the sensitivity through their occupation. Healthcare professionals, cleaning staff, restaurant workers, and others with routine latex contact have a significantly higher risk. The symptoms vary from minor oral allergy issues to deadly anaphylaxis. Initial signs often include an itching or tingling sensation in the mouth or throat during consumption, accompanied by swelling of the lips, tongue, or pharynx and localized rashes. The condition can escalate into more severe effects such as widespread hives, trouble breathing, a racing pulse, lightheadedness, gastrointestinal problems, and in the worst scenarios, anaphylactic shock which demands immediate medical intervention. Scientific reports have pinpointed avocados as a top risk food for latex cross-reactions. Data reveals that among latex allergic individuals, positive food-specific antibody responses happen most often with avocados at 58%. Let's talk about blunder number 4, the bacterial contamination risk. This fourth error may appear trivial, yet it accounts for more foodborne sickness than many assume. Avocados have distinct food safety issues stemming from their growing environment, the way they are handled, and how people commonly prepare and keep them. The path to avocado contamination begins far from your countertop. Avocados are cultivated in hot, damp regions where bacterial threats flourish. The textured, uneven peel of an avocado offers countless crevices for dangerous bacteria to shelter, including Salmonella, E. coli, and Listeria monocytogenes. A particularly worrisome investigation by food safety scientists showed that microbes on an avocado's exterior can be transferred to the edible interior while it's being cut. As your knife slices through the avocado, it drags bacteria from the contaminated rind directly into the very fruit you intend to eat. This confirms that even if the peel isn't consumed, you remain vulnerable to harmful germs. The issue of bacterial proliferation becomes urgent as soon as an avocado is sliced. The humid, warm interior of a cut avocado, along with its nutrient-dense makeup, provides a perfect breeding ground for swift microbial multiplication. Food safety specialists designate the temperature range of 45 Ref to 135 Ref as the danger zone. Cut avocados left within this temperature range grow progressively more hazardous. At ambient temperatures, harmful bacteria can multiply twofold every 22 minutes. Countless people unintentionally set up ideal scenarios for food poisoning by leaving sliced avocados on the counter for too long. An avocado's creamy consistency and mild taste can conceal evidence of spoilage, meaning a tainted avocado might not look, smell, or taste obviously off. Safe avocado storage demands immediate adherence to safety guidelines. Whole intact avocados can be kept at room temperature to ripen and then be refrigerated for 5 to 8 days. But once sliced, they require prompt refrigeration in sealed containers and should be eaten within 2 days at most. Do not leave cut avocados at room temperature for over 1 hour. Even if you do not plan to eat the skin, it is crucial to wash the entire fruit thoroughly under cool running water for at least 25 seconds before slicing. Now for blunder number 5, hidden medication conflicts and health complications. This fifth mistake concerns hazardous interactions between avocados and certain medicines that could be truly life-altering. Unfortunately, most physicians do not review these dangers with their patients. Avocados have various bioactive elements that can profoundly alter how drugs function within your system. The most serious interaction is with blood-thinning drugs like warfarin, sold as Coumadin, and also newer anticoagulants such as dabigatran and rivaroxaban. Avocados have a notable amount of vitamin K, a nutrient that is essential for blood coagulation. For anyone using blood thinners, keeping a steady vitamin K intake is vital for the medication to work properly. Abruptly starting or stopping avocado consumption can disrupt this fine equilibrium with potentially grave outcomes. Blood thinning medicines function by blocking vitamin K dependent clotting agents in your liver. When you use these drugs, your doctor meticulously adjusts the dosage according to your regular dietary vitamin K levels. If you suddenly begin eating avocados daily, the surplus vitamin K can neutralize your medicine's effects, which could lead to harmful blood clots. Conversely, if you regularly eat avocados and then suddenly cease, your blood could become dangerously thin, heightening your bleeding risk. Cardiovascular drug interactions are not limited to blood thinners. Avocados have an exceptionally high potassium content, with almost 1000 mg per cup, which is substantially more than what a banana offers. For individuals on ACE inhibitors, ARBs, or potassium-sparing diuretics for blood pressure or heart issues, incorporating large amounts of avocado can cause hyperkalemia, a serious state where blood potassium rises to unsafe levels. Hyperkalemia can trigger irregular heartbeats, muscular weakness, and in critical instances cardiac arrest. The interactions with diabetes medications introduce yet another layer of risk. The substantial fiber content may delay the absorption of oral diabetes drugs, which could diminish their potency. Furthermore, the monounsaturated fats in avocados can boost insulin sensitivity. This may sound positive, but it can be hazardous for those on insulin or sulfonylureas, as it might provoke unforeseen plunges in blood sugar. If you are on any regular medication, speak with your prescribing doctor before making avocados a daily food item. And finally, blunder number 6, overlooking personal body signals and sensitivity. The last error is likely the most disregarded, but also very serious: not identifying and honoring your own individual tolerance for avocados. How one reacts to avocados can differ significantly due to genetics, current health, and various other influences. Digestive sensitivity to this fruit is far more frequent than commonly believed. Its high fiber amount, approximately 14 grams in a whole avocado, can trigger notable gastrointestinal distress for people with delicate digestive systems or those unaccustomed to fiber-rich diets. Signs may include bloating, gas, abdominal cramps, and shifts in bowel regularity varying from constipation to diarrhea. The foppies in avocados create another sensitivity problem. Avocados have sorbitol, a type of sugar alcohol that can lead to digestive trouble for individuals with irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, or small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, SIBO. Even tiny portions can provoke symptoms in those who are sensitive, such as intense abdominal pain, profuse gas, and digestive chaos that can persist for days. Histamine intolerance is a condition gaining more recognition that can make avocados a problem food for some. As avocados mature, their histamine level rises. An overly ripe fruit can set off reactions in histamine-sensitive individuals, including headaches, skin rashes, stuffy nose, and digestive turmoil. Oral allergy syndrome is another manifestation of personal sensitivity. People with allergies to specific pollens, especially birch pollen, might have cross-reactive symptoms when consuming avocados. This usually appears as an itchy, tingling, or swollen sensation in the mouth and throat. While typically not severe, it has the potential to become a more serious reaction. Genetic variations in how our bodies produce enzymes can greatly impact the processing of avocado compounds. Some people possess genetic traits that affect their ability to break down certain fats, while others differ in their capacity to handle plant substances like persin. These genetic distinctions mean that some may suffer negative effects from avocados at consumption levels that are completely harmless for others. Related shifts in digestion also influence avocado tolerance. With age, our natural production of digestive enzymes declines, making high-fat foods such as avocados harder to process. The solution for pinpointing your personal tolerance is meticulous tracking and observation. Maintain a food journal, recording what you consume, the amount, the time, and any symptoms that appear in the next 24 to 48 hours. Now let's discuss harnessing avocado's true power. After reviewing all these potential issues, you might be asking if avocados are even worth the effort. The answer is a definitive yes, provided they are eaten thoughtfully. Avocados stand as one of the planet's most nutrient-rich foods, providing a remarkable range of health advantages when consumed safely and wisely. The cardiovascular pluses of avocados are among the most solidly researched and persuasive reasons to add them to your diet. Many studies confirm that consistent avocado intake can markedly improve indicators of heart health. The monounsaturated fats in avocados, predominantly oleic acid, contribute to lowering LDL cholesterol while preserving or elevating HDL cholesterol. A major scientific review connected avocado consumption to a 15% to 25% reduced likelihood of cardiovascular disease and coronary artery disease. The potassium level in avocados delivers outstanding support for managing blood pressure. With close to 1000 mg per cup, avocados offer more potassium than bananas and assist in balancing the dietary effects of sodium. This potassium-dense nature makes avocados especially beneficial for those with a risk of hypertension, although, as noted earlier, individuals on specific drugs require medical guidance. The antioxidant composition of avocados is extraordinary, containing compounds not commonly found in other foods. Lutein and zeaxanthin, two carotenoids that are abundant in avocados, offer targeted defense for eye health and may help inhibit age-related macular degeneration. Enhanced nutrient absorption is one of avocados' most undervalued qualities. Their healthy fats dramatically boost the uptake of fat-soluble vitamins from other foods consumed during the same meal. Research has demonstrated that incorporating avocado into salads can multiply carotenoid absorption by 2 to 4 times compared to salads eaten without it. For the greatest benefits with the fewest risks, studies suggest eating about 1/3 to 1/2 of a medium avocado 2 to 3 times weekly. Finally, a smart and safe avocado strategy. Now that we have explored the risks and rewards, let's outline how to apply safe avocado consumption habits. The goal is to build a systematic method that optimizes advantages while reducing dangers, tailored to your unique situation. Begin with a baseline check of your present health condition and personal risk factors. If you are on any medications, have established allergies, or experience digestive issues, talk to your healthcare providers before adding avocados to your regular meal plan. During your initial weeks of steady avocado intake, start with a small amount and observe your body's reaction closely. Commence with just a few slices, about 1/4 of a medium avocado every other day. Keep an extensive food and symptom log, noting not just the food itself, but how you feel physically in the 24 to 48 hours afterward. Institute strict food safety habits from the outset. Always clean avocados completely before you slice them. Use sanitized knives and cutting surfaces, and store cut avocado in the refrigerator without delay. Do not let cut avocados sit at room temperature for over 60 minutes. Formulate a sustainable portion management plan. At first, use measuring tools to see what a proper portion really looks like. 1/3 of a medium avocado is around 50 g and has roughly 85 to 105 calories. Design a rotational schedule instead of consuming avocados every single day. This practice gives your system time to process any built-up compounds and lessens the chance of developing new sensitivities over time. We have reviewed 6 crucial blunders that can change an avocado from a superfood into a health liability. First, disregarding the potential impact of person, the inherent toxin found in all parts of the avocado plant. Second, getting caught in the unseen calorie overload by eating too much of this energy-packed fruit. Third, ignoring the dangerous latex food allergy that can provoke severe allergic episodes. Fourth, making preparation and storage errors that might lead to significant foodborne sickness. Fifth, being unaware of potentially critical medication conflicts. And sixth, failing to acknowledge and honor your own individual tolerance and sensitivity thresholds. But always remember, when eaten with care, avocados are one of nature's most wholesome foods. The solution lies in educated consumption, sensible portions, correct handling, and a deep respect for both the food itself and your body's unique signals. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments section below. Have you been making any of these mistakes without knowing it? Have you had strange symptoms after eating avocados that you couldn't figure out before? If this detailed guide helped you grasp how to enjoy avocados safely while maximizing their advantages, please give this video a like and subscribe for more science-backed nutritional insights. Share this content with everyone you know who enjoys avocados. You could save them from making a harmful error. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video, where we will delve into another popular health food that may astound you with its hidden dangers and amazing benefits when used correctly.